All right, so let's walk over to our retail store now. So come on and join me. So in our retail section, we continue with the content strategy of our digital sign. Our content strategy around the sign is basically cross-selling and upselling. So we have a couple of zones here with information that's constantly changing. In an enterprise environment, this can be owned by different departments, keeping whatever you're posting on your sign relevant. Now to my left here, I have a digital sign basically to help you understand how we can use signage beyond that and basically use it for communications as well as training. Right. So down here I have a digital media player, 4400. This supports wireless and it supports a touchscreen as well. And then on this touchscreen, what we're going to show you is how you can take your digital signs and use them for communications as well as use them for training. So if I tap on this screen here, we can go very quickly from a digital sign to displaying what we call Cisco Cast. Now Cisco Cast is an interactive application which allows us to take all of your video content, be it a live video event, or a live TV channel, or even video on demand, that you can offer up here with a very simple channel guide, which essentially is our program guide. Now you can customize the channels that are playing on this program guide here, as well as the programming for each channel. Now if we go to the main menu, you'll see that you have all these different categories, wherein you have video on demand, which you can customize the categories that you put up here for your video on demand library. The other thing that you can do is take all of your IP channels that are multicasted on your IP network and offer it up in this space here. So I can simply tap on a channel, and what that'll do is give me a preview of that channel in this preview box. And if I tap on it again, I can watch it full screen. So essentially, this could be a live channel, a live event, if you will, or whatever I want to share at this point. Now, if I go back to the main menu, I can take all of that video collateral, video content, and again, offer it up very easily to my users via this program guide. Now, the other thing that I can do here, right, is basically take this back and turn it into a digital sign. And if I wanted to, I can also turn this into an interactive sign by pulling up an application or a touchscreen application. So this touchscreen application I'm going to pull up here is around retail, but this can be really any application that applies to any vertical. I can be at an airport doing this, or maybe in a registration office of a university, right? And this application here allows me to interact with this touchscreen. So I can see what's being made available to me on this touchscreen. I can select an item that I want to find out more about. I can get the information on that particular item. I can read reviews that people had left regarding that item. And if I choose to, with this application here, I can share this item. I can either email it out to my friends or family, right? I can post it on Facebook, MySpace, what have you. So again, takes the level of interaction with this touchscreen here to, basically to be endless possibilities, right? And I can post specials on this screen here as well. So pretty much taking our touchscreen here and being able to do whatever we want with it. Now, the other thing that we can do in this space here, which I talk about, is with our IP cameras, what we can do is turn them into a business intelligence device. What I mean by that is we can employ third-party partner analytics on our IP cameras, and by doing so, we can pretty much detect how long a person is standing here reading the sign and take some action based on that, right? We can set a perimeter identifying where that person leads to after reading the sign. We can count the number of people in this space and identify the times of the day those are. So we now know when our peak times are, how many people to expect in this space, right? We can also identify demographics, man, woman, child, and perhaps change what's playing on the screen here for that demographic. Furthermore, we can also do traffic pattern analysis. So wherever our camera's pointed, we can identify where the heaviest traffic flows are, what times of the day those are as well. So with all of that, we can pretty much tailor what's playing on this screen here to reach the right demographic at the right time, right? Identify how many people we're trying to reach out to as well, and also reorganize our space based on traffic flows. All right, so with that, let's move over to our healthcare area.